Up in space, but here in Torino. Hello, Sam Ryder.
What's up, William? How's it going?
Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much for taking the time, and also for all of the lovely, amazing support from your Wiwibloggs.
Oh,
Appreciate
bless
it.
you. Too kind. You're as colorful in real life as you are on TV.
Mate, I feel like vibrantly colourful today. I was like, when I was getting dressed this morning, like, I just want to wear all the colours. Give them to me.
When did you adopt this sort of hippie chic rainbow look?
I don't know. I like surfing. Like, it's my favourite thing to do besides singing is surf. Badly, unfortunately, I just don't have like the magic. But I love doing it all the same, and that's all that matters, right?
Okay.
But yeah, I think it's just that like getting out the sea and putting a loose jumper on is a lot easier than putting like, I don't know, other kinds of clothing on.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? So I think it sort of stems from there. All my friends like wear the same thing because of the same reasons. Like go for a cold water swim, you want to put something loose on afterwards.
I get this vibe that you're very connected to nature.
Oh yeah, I mean I like walk my head off all the time. I mean before I like hurt my knee in Madrid, I was walking everywhere, but now I'm like kind of hobbling. Someone actually thought it was my actual like sort of like I don't know, trying to be a pop star walk or something.
Yeah.
But I'll stop doing that now.
You carry it very well. You've just had your second rehearsal, and
Yes.
in the press room, people were losing it. They were
really?
shouting, screaming, clapping.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It was, I think rehearsals are a double-edged sword. You have to be so careful not to over-bake what you're doing because you zone in on so many like tiny elements. It's like looking at a lovely painting and standing too close to it and trying to judge every aspect instead of just singing and being in the moment and letting loose. And it helps when there's an audience there because they help bring that out of you. Like forget about everything else, you know?
Yeah.
But a rehearsal, sometimes you're quite surgical and you have to be careful. So I really appreciate that. Thank you.
And you're in some kind of crystal maze. What does this represent? What is it?
Cash is about to start flying everywhere. Well, I'm like a big sci-fi nerd, so I wanted to make something with the team that kind of reflected that passion of mine, that didn't feel too like cheesy for Spaceman, because we could have easily gone that route, you know. And I just wanted it to be, and that's not to say that would have been like a wrong or right route. I just wanted it to feel like the way I pictured it in my head, and the team were fantastic. Like so many amazing ideas, and like really helped like bring mine and theirs ideas to life. It was really cool.
Okay, we were wondering if the three stands represent something like David Bowie, Elton John, Freddie Mercury.
Okay, I can say.
What's secret?
About the structure, the three parts of the structure. Because they're...
Yeah.
Shall I say or shall I not?
I don't know, I think you should hold it back.
Okay, I'll hold it back. But we'll talk about it later.
Right.
We'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it because it's really funny. But yeah, no, three. Okay, yeah, that's a good way. Yeah, they're like the holy trinity of like Bowie, Elton and Queen.
And you're like the offspring of the three somehow in the middle.
B-Tech, the B-Tech version.
It's also like a natural ring light. It really makes you glow.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
It's all like little LEDs. It reminds me of like a TikTok bedroom, like all the lights in the corners. But yeah, man, it's wicked. It's, you know, it's cool because I was saying this earlier in the press conference, when you're stood on stage, to have something like that has been made by like alongside your whole team. You feel like you're on stage with everyone else, because like you can be fooled into thinking that when you see the artist on the stage that it begins and ends there.
Oh, yeah.
But of course it's just the tip of the iceberg. So many people helping like every day make everything happen and the wheels turn. So having like the prop, you look at it and you think that's your team that's brought that all together, and that you wouldn't be able to be on that stage without, you know.
Burst of color. You do your guitar break. It's like orange. It's a moment. Tell us about this moment.
It's got to be orange, man. Orange is happiness, isn't it? It's just the happiest color ever. And yeah, I was trying so hard to keep the guitar thing under wraps as much as possible. You know what? It is so hard to keep any secrets in Eurovision. The cats leap out of the bag, don't they? There's no way of keeping a secret because but I think we did well. No one saw that coming.
It was a huge surprise. We said, "Oh my
You know
God!"
what? William, I wouldn't even walk in to the venue holding the guitar case at the beginning. So I was like, no, I can't. We can't risk it. I just want to like.
So someone else like rolled it in.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. And in rehearsals, you were actually playing.
Yes.
So in the live show, are you allowed to play it, or
No,
will you kind of
no,
mime?
you're not. You've got to mime.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was for you to let
But
your energy out. Or...
I wrote that guitar solo just before leaving for Turin. So I was in my studio. It's like the last thing that I did, the last bit of actual music work that I did in my like shed with the green lamp in the corner was make that guitar solo, which is really cool little moment.
I love that, and I also love that you and Chanel from Spain have a similar outfit.
You know what, I was like, because I wore, again, like I was trying to throw people off the scent, so I wore just like a backup outfit for the first rehearsal, because I was like, I'll bring out the proper outfit on like today's rehearsal because it goes out and it's on YouTube and stuff like that. And then I saw Chanel's outfit yesterday. I was like, that is wicked, but I'm really like, I was really worried because it's quite similar and I didn't want anyone to think that I was copying or anything. I mean, to be honest, it's impossible to make an outfit like that, like overnight. Let me just get my pearls out. Here we go.
You cover more skin as well.
Yeah. But it's so cool. It feels great to wear something like that. It's got a bit of weight to it, and when you're moving, it feels like there's some torque. And it feels
it's
good.
so rock.
Yeah.
Do you wear a lot of pearls in your daily life?
I've really started enjoying like wearing like pearls like in a necklace or like in jewellery. It feels cool. I like it.
Yeah.
But I also love just like cheap beads, like proper just plastic naff beads. It's just fun.
Burst of
Colourful.
happy. Yeah. And the pearls are a little reflective. It's just so high fashion. You keep surprising us. You're an onion. The layers come off. But your voice, you've had to like use that voice so much recently. How do you protect it? How do you preserve that Sam Ryder sauce?
Oh, you've got to get to bed early. You've got to eat well. A lot of it is psychological. You need to like be... just find ways of getting a bit of peace, staying present, staying balanced and focused. I think one of the worst things you can do is romanticize everything too much. And that's, like I was saying this earlier with Steve, like if you feel sad sometimes, you'll put like a sad song on and like put your head against the window when it's raining and pretend that you're in a movie or something like that. I'm sure we've all romanticized misery or sadness at some point. You can do the same when you're on stage about to sing your first line. You're like, in your head, this is it. This is your big moment. This is like A Star Is Born. You're Lady Gaga. Go and do it. And then you sing your first note. It's like, because you build it up too much. Like you overcooked magic that was already there. You tried to amplify something that didn't need amplifying. So you need to kind of just be like present in the moment, calm, balanced, and just let it happen.
Oh God, I feel so much more relaxed sitting next to you. It's like this wave of zen, honestly. And this final question relates to this, because you are so steady, I would say, this positivity, and you've applied that to Eurovision, which in the UK at times has been a bit more negative and dark. So I guess this is a two-part question. One, where does your natural positivity come from? Is this something, the Essex water? And then how have you applied that to Eurovision? Like, how have you managed to change this tidal wave of negativity?
Oh, water actually might be something to do with it. I love like cold water swimming, cold showers. Like, absolutely recommend cold showers every day of your life. If you can, like, it sucks at first getting used to it, but then you can't stop. It's so good. But then just being around good friends, good people all the time, have good support systems. And these things are, of course, William, easier said than done. But you get what you put out, and I think you attract friends and connections in your life that are similar to the energy that you transmit. And I think, that's important. Also, listen to a lot of Stevie Wonder, because the man is an embodiment of love, kindness, and acceptance and joy, and Earth, Wind and Fire. I could go on. Actually, crank Iron Maiden while you're at it. It helps.
Great. So just so they know, Europe does not hate us.
Oh, absolutely. This is I think, first of all, I understand people might be watching this that think that I hear you and I understand you, but I think it is a reaction from being hurt. Do you know what I mean? Feeling hurt, and then hurt people, and they do things, they respond negatively. But you can flip that narrative. If you tell yourself constantly, over and over again, someone doesn't like you, and that could be a continent or it could be your next door neighbour. You tell yourself over and over again this story, you start to believe that story. It becomes small talk in your everyday life. You're just perpetuating, you're manifesting and bringing into being that story. But you can flip it. You can stop telling yourself that story. You can start believing that it's not the case.
Thank you for that TED Talk. I am inspired.
I'm Sam Ryder.
We did. You're going viral. Yeah. United Kingdom Grand Final, 14th of May. The song is Spaceman. The artist is Sam Ryder. Thank you so much
for having me. And thanks to your wonderful listeners, followers, fans. Thanks for all the support you've given me, because that means a lot. Like, myself and all the other entrants included wouldn't be here without the support of people that desperately love Eurovision. How amazing is that, to be part of the story going forward? And I'm like honoured to be part of it. So thank you. Thank you.